Good morning, good afternoon. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to yet another, what is this? I think episode 4 of the Demonic Takeover. And we're back with a new guest, new and not new. I'm joined today by Torr, who was in our first episode of the Demonic Takeover. And then we are joined today by the favorite homeless man, Ricky. Of course, on Demonic Takeover.
I'm here from my Big Mac and liquor.
Your what?
My Big Mac and liquor.
Right.
I gotta get paid somehow.
You ain't getting paid.
This isn't a charity.
That's
I am. I was promised Big Mac and liquor. I showed up. I want my Big Mac and liquor.
We did not shake on that. We didn't sign no paper on that. I don't know what you talking about.
Agreed to. That was the options. There were other options. Agreed to Big Mac and liquor.
Torr and Ricky, everyone. So no big time celebrity or guest this time. Just a very chill episode with the gang, with the friends. And today, guys, we're going to talk about some fun stuff. I got some fun stuff planned for y'all. I know y'all are ready. Torr, I see you're fucking ready. I can see the excitement on your fucking face. So.
No.
Yes.
She's too short for me. I can't really see it past her forehead.
That's all I need to see is her forehead. So, today, we're talking about conspiracy theories. Because, why the fuck not? Conspiracy theories are interesting to, just talk about. The fact that there are so many conspiracy theories out there, it's like, what the fuck? Are they real? Are they not real? We'll never know. Is Benjamin Franklin a real man? Did he invent whatever? Is Albert Einstein the smartest person to get laid with funky ass hair? Who knows? I will say this: Albert Einstein is Ricky's role model.
Yes. You end up looking like Albert Einstein and you have like kids, I believe. Yes. He's 100% my Christ. Yeah. The man had a driver give a speech for. Sat in the audience and fucking trumped everybody. So yeah, Albert.
So, who's ready to get into some conspiracy theories?
Not me.
No, you're totally ready. I got some conspiracy theories.
The one that has a conspiracy.
Oh yeah, Torr, you said you have a conspiracy theory. What's your conspiracy theory, Torr?
I have a single one, and it's just that, like, I don't really think colors are all that real. It's really weird to think about. Because, of course, my fiancé is colorblind, so he doesn't see colors the same way we do. There's no way that every human on Earth is wired the exact same way to see every single color the exact same way. So I feel like none of us actually see colors the same. They're all probably different shades, but we all just associate this color, like, with what society says it is. That's my thing. That's my thing. That's the one that keeps me up at night.
So what color is the mic right in front of you? What color is the mic right now?
Just said.
Black, like in gray.
All right.
Don't even. That's true.
That's the color I see. What do you see, Ricky?
What if I told you? Told you I see a light blue?
And what if I told you I'm gonna put mango in your room?
That's just a death threat, isn't it?
Pretty much. But I wouldn't die right away. It would take like 3 days.
It's a slow one.
I mean, yeah.
But no, that's why.
Threaten me with a slow death.
That's why asking like Dame what colors are is so fascinating because he perpetually lives in fall. Like, he's red-green colorblind, so all the green he sees is actually like orange. So like trees, grass, all that, like even stoplights, it's all orange.
Question is, orange.
What about orange?
That's one.
So does Dame see? Dame sees everything as orange.
Just the color green as orange.
Color. But is it a different color, Tim, or is orange orange? Or is orange like a different shade of?
It depends on the
pages?
shade. Yeah, it
Okay.
depends on the shade what he sees. But I know most commonly green is orange for him, blue is purple, purple is blue. He can't see red on black, and it's hard to see black on red. He sees light blue and light pink is white. Those are the only ones I can
So-
remember for right now.
So if it's too light of a blue, all you see.
Yeah, just nothingness, just white.
You know what you need to do? Just tell him, like, Damien, stop being colorblind. It'll fix everything. Simple as
Oh
that.
yeah, that'll
What?
fix everything.
Yeah, it's as simple. Yeah, it's as
It will
simple as
fix
that.
everything, does.
Yeah, of course,
Sure, but
of course.
telling yourself that next time Damien goes through a light, it's gonna be like, oh, red light's green. Okay, I'll just go.
Yeah, he's-
Sometimes
yeah.
you can't tell.
I was gonna say, has he ever had those kind of moments, Torr?
Yes. Yes, he's told me about them before. Sometimes he can't tell, so he'll just speed up to go through the light.
Sounds like something Damien.
How many tickets has he gotten over that?
Surprisingly none, I think.
Officers, you got a speed
I mean,
demon. You
you
go
got-
take.
You got a fast enough car, you're gonna make it.
Yeah.
Keep telling yourself that one day it's going to catch up. It's going to catch up one day.
I mean, as long as he goes, the other cars go, he's pretty much fine. I mean, if he's trying to fucking run a light, then
That's a different story.
yeah. Most people that are colorblind don't try to do shit or general blind to color.
Yeah, he normally just goes based on the position of the light, so whichever is like, I guess, like brightest at that point, closest to the bottom, of course, being green, go.
Yeah, obvious. I figured that's how he went. Eyes and color. Most people know the position nowadays.
Yeah.
So, Ricky, do you have a conspiracy theory?
I mean, not. But I looked up one 5 seconds ago. On by Taco.
Towards me, is he
always-
cutting out?
Forgets to give you something.
Yeah.
Can you hear me now? Am I cutting out again? God damn it. Son of a biscuit
even-
biscuit.
Son of a biscuit whisket. That's the first time I've ever heard that one.
Same.
Grandfather never said that to you? Son of a
Nope.
biscuit whisket?
Nope.
Nope. I live across the country from my grandparents, so no.
Aw. Oh, come on. You don't remember what your grandparents said when you were young?
No, because it's been about 17 years.
I mean, fair enough. Come on. Everybody remembers their grandfather's language of cursing back then, or their slang. You don't remember half your grandparents' slang?
That
Come
is
on, man.
grandparents' slang I've never even heard of.
Never heard of biscuit biscuit?
Hell no.
Maybe my grandfathers were. I'd one say biscuit whisket and fucking gravy train.
I feel like we're already getting off topic, and it's been all of 5 minutes.
Pretty much. I mean, there really wasn't a topic to begin with. It was just conspiracy theories. What's on the list, Dustin? Now that we give you time to kind of scroll through that,
Let's see.
anything interesting?
Damn it!
Talk
Why?
about
Stop
conspiracy-
connecting to my damn phone, earbuds. Fuck. So this may be a controversial one. The 9/11 conspiracy theory. It's the first one that popped up. So
Heard
here,
a lot about that one.
here's what it says. The evidence is overwhelming that the terrorist attack of 9/11 were indeed the result of a conspiracy of Osama bin Laden and a crew of mostly Saudi hijackers. This is too simple for some, though. Conspiracy theory. Okay, can we get to the fucking good shit? Jesus. That sounds horrible.
That was really
Fucking-
bad.
Yeah, that was bad. That was
Cut that out. Cut that out. Somebody cut that out, please.
too late.
I know you're a demon lord, but damn, that's dark.
Jarvis, clip that.
Did Jarvis do not click that?
So where the fuck does this conspiracy theory shit just fucking start? Can you just tell me that?
Pretty sure it has something to do with Ronald Reagan, if I remember. I could be wrong on.
Let's see. So some famous conspiracy theories rely on something tropes, such as the attacks being orchestrated by Israel. Many claim many claim that because jet fuel can't melt steel beams, the twin towers must have been brought down by controlled demolition from bombs planted before planes hit. So essentially it's saying the twin towers fell by bombs, not by the plane. What do you think?
Well, I've already thought of something. Like, it wasn't just the fact that like jet fuel like started the fires and that's what took it down. It was structural supports. It's a whole ass plane going into a building. It's going to take out structural supports that the building would have needed to stay upright anyway. So I don't know, because I feel like they were alluding to it just being that the fires took it out, which wouldn't be true.
Yeah, because if I remember correctly, with the twin towers, weren't the main beams for that building just mainly in the middle, in like the kind of like center area of the building? If I remember correctly, I could be wrong. I'm pretty sure that's how it was. Which if it was, then it's like, a plane going, saying hello to the building, it's going to go down quite easily, just being taken out by the, main beams. So I don't know about bombs. Unless Ricky knows something.
The only thing I know about that is the fact that it took forever for them to get people in there to start rescuing people. If I remember correctly, it took like 24 hours before they finally started sending people in there to rescue people that were like paramedics and stuff like that. I don't remember the reason why.
That's kind of like anything nowadays where they always hesitate before going into crime scenes and stuff like that. Especially if you watch crime scene shows like I forget what it was, but there's like an ambulance show, but the scene
Yeah, but
always
that
has
was like
cleared.
a world disaster, though. That's something
No,
we
but
should be
still.
doing.
I know it is, but society's weird like that. It just doesn't work like that half the time.
Ain't that the truth?
I mean, it could work like that if we just, voted with our wallets, especially with our taxpayer money. Some of the stupidest shit that I heard that it was going to, especially the fact that we were paying for stuff across in Britain for fucking their CBS News. That shit was wild to me when I found that out.
Oh yeah.
You know what else is wild? The moon landing. People saying that the moon landing was fake.
Was it?
Ricky, did you just say was it?
That the moon landing wasn't faked?
Was fake. People think the moon landing was fake.
Yeah, I think it was fake too.
What the? Torr, what do you?
I mean, if you think about it, it's like the perfect propaganda for the first person to get the space going against another country, and then needed to basically put all our money into a rocket industry.
Okay, smooth
the
brain.
best way to do
okay,
that.
Smooth brain. Hold on, Rick. Torr, what's your thought?
I mean, I can see both sides. I've never really had an opinion on it because I ain't ever gonna be getting to the moon, so I don't really give a fuck. So that's one thing. But I don't know. I can just see both sides where it could either be like propaganda or if it was real. I mean, like, but I could also understand the skepticism because even though we've made trips out there, they mostly just send drones now. Like, it's not people, so
Yeah. So that's
it's
my
like,
question.
why wouldn't
Sorry,
we have
Torr.
been able to send people up there? It's okay. Why wouldn't we have been able to send more people up there already? Like, if it's already been this many years since, and we have so much more advanced technology now than way back then. But I don't know.
Well, I mean, besides the fact that we get people stuck up there, I mean, I agree with you
That's
on that,
true.
Torr. Yeah. But Dustin, question. So, do you think we actually went to the moon back then, or do you think we went after, and that was just like a big money-making conspiracy? That's my question to you. Which one do you think it is? Do you think we actually went at that time, or do you think it was just to make a shit ton of money?
I like to think that we did. I
think we did go to space. My opinion is, I think we did go to space. I don't know if it was like during that time though, because we were still learning shit and blowing shit up. Like, I believe we would send a monkey to space first, and it would make it more. I mean, it would probably die.
See, that's
of
what
starvation.
they did with the cats and dogs that they tried to send up there.
Yeah, they tried to send them up there. Probably
Yeah,
they
and
probably
they weren't
mostly
successful
died.
in that.
No.
Yeah, I know.
So,
I think there was only one. I think it was a cat that came back down, but they put her down
wait.
to then
I thought it was a
experiment on
dog.
her.
Yeah, I thought it was a dog too.
It was like either a cat or a dog.
Yeah,
they sent
'cause I thought it
multiple
was
animals up
Sputnik.
there.
Yeah,
They
I
sent
thought it was
multiple
Sputnik,
animals
which was
up there.
Russian.
Yeah, I just remember that when the animal got back, they put it down so that they could
Yeah.
see, like, experiment and see like what the effects were.
Yeah, I mean, makes sense. I mean, it would be the
Makes sense,
thing
but
to send
cruel.
up there. Oh yeah, well, I mean, it's the government. They're not known for
that's
being
true.
the greatest thing out there.
It's fair. But I mean, like Torr said, I can definitely see both sides. But I like to say that we did set foot on the moon at that time. But at the same time, I can definitely understand why people think we didn't. Why it was just all a fake. Because I know it was like what it was like. People pointing out how the flag was, it was all wavy, as if there was wind. And I think it had something to do with the footprints not matching with the actual astronaut boots. I think that was another thing that people were kind of like
I think I remember that one.
pointing at.
I like the theory where they just made like a film set of it, and they were like, okay, this is how we're going to do it. We're going to film it here. Nobody's going to fucking know. You could just put up a believing background.
That's one thing I was always like confused about. Like, how did the cameras work up there? Like, that was definitely something.
Well, I mean, you don't have to be like connected to Wi-Fi or anything. Cameras, you can just be there, and as long as you had like film, you could
That was true.
videotape anything. So I can see how that works. The question is, would that shit freeze in space or not?
Yeah.
would the film even be usable in space?
Yeah, that's
Or on
more
the
of like
moon.
what my question was. Like, would it even work up there? Like,
You know what we need to do? I think what we need to do to get this all settled. Have someone take a GoPro up there. There you go. Take a GoPro.
Dustin, that wouldn't work though.
Oh, it would totally work. It would totally work. Think about it.
It would be the same thing. Like, wouldn't the little USB on it freeze, and it wouldn't even be able to take pictures?
Have it somewhere in their suit. Have it somewhere in like their helmet, to where it's like it's recording.
You mean like a body cam?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess that would
Essentially.
work, kind of. I mean, as long as it was in the suit and it was being regulated by your body heat, it wouldn't freeze.
Bro, think about it. That'd be the craziest fucking promotion thing ever for fucking GoPro. Like, hey, bitch, buy GoPro. That shit went to space and it came back. Think about it. That'd be the
works on the moon
Space.
too.
think about it. That'd be the biggest fucking promo they could fucking do with GoPro.
GoPro, don't steal the idea.
Yeah, GoPro. GoPro, if you do that, I want my cut.
Hey, if they do that, it's gonna be BMX with GoPro in space, and they'll be doing like fucking bike tricks and shit.
Exactly.
In space.
Exactly.
We're gonna do a 3,000 flip in the fucking sky and the moon, guys. We're all recorded on GoPro. The largest jump on the moon.
Yeah, GoPro, don't steal our idea. All right, we'll fuck you up. All right, don't steal our idea.
Will he go out to the asteroid, or will he stay on the? We're about to find out, guys.
GoPro, I'll Indian waterboard your ass. Don't steal my idea.
Gotta copyright it, Dustin.
Yeah, we're gonna copyright that shit. Don't steal it, bitch. All right, let's see. What's the next conspiracy theory we got? And why the fuck you staying on my table, man? Man, you know how hard it is to clean that shit off? Staying on my goddamn table.
How dirty you have this table? What the hell are you talking about?
Okay, let's see. Trying to find something. I'm trying to find something that I actually know something about, but it's like shit. Some of this shit I don't even know anything about. Oh, here we go. COVID. COVID being... Was COVID real? Was COVID not real? Was it just something made by the government?
I don't care. I got COVID 3 different times. I believe it's fucking real.
Nah, the real question you need to ask is, did it actually come from bats, or was it created by the government?
Exactly.
That's the true question. Was it a natural disaster, or was it just the government fucking up and
I was
trying
about
to
to say,
cover their
the
ass?
government's fucking? They fucking?
They fucking up.
They fucking? Is that how they
trying
made
to
the
cover their
COVID-19? They got booty naked and fucked?
I mean, all our presidents basically did that shit.
So what do y'all think? Y'all think the government just made COVID? Or
I
did you?
want to say COVID was a real thing, and I think it actually, this is how it happened. A few people caught it from bat, and then the government was like, okay, let's experiment on them and see if we can find a cure. And then they fucked up, and then it got out. Everybody was like, oh shit. Run.
The closest to a
Cover our
zombie apocalypse we'll get.
Nah, we need that zombie
No, I
apocalypse.
don't
Give
think
me
that's
that
true
zombie
at all.
apocalypse.
I'm waiting for the fucking fungus to start taking over humans instead of just deer and ants. That shit's gonna be the closest we get to a zombie apocalypse.
Yeah. Next thing we know, it turns into the fucking Last of Us apocalypse. That's the last thing we fucking
Dude,
do.
that's what I'm afraid of. That's what I'm fucking afraid of.
I'm really afraid of parasitic insects too, that just like take over their host's body. Like, that shit scares me. Like, actually though.
Well, see, we would know about parasitic insects because we actually take our corpses and fucking dissect them when we die.
That is true.
So it'd be easy to find out about that.
True.
I mean, unless you have like a thing on your burial thing that says like, don't dissect, just keep the body fresh.
Yeah.
You just get buried immediately. We're not gonna find out. So I'm not too worried about parasitic insects because, like, once you fucking die, we're just gonna cut you open anyways. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Especially if you're just a John Doe.
Yeah,
I'm
Ricky.
more worried
Whenever,
about just a
hey, Ricky, whenever we cut you open, all
big
we're
thing
going
going
to
on.
find is all those bed bugs crawling inside you.
You go fuck yourself.
Just remember, Ricky, bed bugs are crawling inside your body. They're all in your body.
Well,
You need to scratch your
if
skin
they're
out.
crawling inside my body,
You need to start bloodlining, Ricky. Start bloodlining.
Bloodline. What the hell even
So-
is that?
I don't know.
I have one thing to say, like totally off topic, but I finally foiled Dame's plan to scare me while I'm on VR chat.
I'll have you
just
now.
turned around. I felt something weird, and I just turned around and I see him staring at me from behind me. He was gonna scare the shit out of me.
There you go, Dustin. There's the biggest conspiracy theory of all. Will Torr get scared today? Hell no.
Oh shit!
It was such a weird sixth sense type thing. I just randomly look over. It was
Sensing it.
right when he was gonna try and
That's fucking great. You know what? Put Dame on the mic. Let's get his input on the fucking
Dame, they
Uh,
want you on the mic.
I want to know his input on the landing. If it was fake or not.
Ooh,
One
yeah.
sec, he's coming over. He's coming over.
Ah, hold up, everyone. We got the man himself, Damien, getting on here.
Yes.
Hey, Damien. What's going on, sexy lips?
Hello.
So,
Hello there. Hey, you gotta put him to use if you're gonna call him sexy.
Hey, Dame. We want to hear your thought. What's your thoughts on the moon landing? Do you think we actually landed on the moon, or do you think it was all fake?
Oh, it's 100% real because America was so America back in the 60s. There's no way they'd fake that shit. We gotta beat the fucking Russians and the Chinese.
but-
There's no way we're
but
faking that.
Dame, money though. Money
Oh,
though,
I know.
man.
I know they got there first, but that doesn't count because they weren't Americans.
Okay, question though. Do you think they got there first, or do you think they videotaped that shit and was like, okay, we got there first though?
I don't know.
I think we made it to space.
because they were in America. You know what? You know what? Do they have a space force to fight space ISIS? I don't think so.
We don't either.
Yeah, we do. We have a space force.
We do? When the hell did we get this?
United States Space Force. It is a branch under the Air Force, kind of like how the Marines used to be a branch under the U.S. Navy before they became their own branch. And that's how the Space
didn't
Force
know.
is. Look it up. It's real. It's like it's the baby of the Air Force called the Space Force, and they are there just to fight space ISIS.
What the fuck?
Okay.
That's the most randomest thing ever.
Man, that sounds like some dumb shit Americans would not know we have, but it would be there. So I believe it.
This is
Ricky, he's telling the truth. It's a thing.
People think I'm stoned and I don't need marijuana to be like this.
What the fuck?
He's right.
Of course
Yeah.
I'm right. I'm American.
Okay, American guy, calm down. We're not always right. That's 95% of the time.
Damien, thank you for your time. Thank you for your input, man.
I'll go eat my dinner now.
All right, go enjoy your dinner.
You did. Enjoy your Salisbury steak.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Logan.
Yeah, the space. Yeah, he's not fucking with us. The Space Force is actually fucking real.
Oh yeah. It's actually real. Yeah.
To join the Space Force, you must be between 18 and 41 to join.
Yeah, that's like basic
Wait, why
military
only
though.
41?
I don't
feel like
fucking
our
know.
elderly should be able to be on that.
Well,
I mean, if
I
we're
think
sending
that's
them
also
to
the military
space-
cutoff. That's
Is
the
it?
military cutoff for
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Wait, so once you turn 41, you can't be in the military no more?
Not that when you turn 41, but for enlistment, I believe it's
Oh,
up there.
okay.
Yeah,
Oh, wait,
to be
so-
able to enlist, you can stay in longer and older, depending on
enlist
like what job you have. Yeah, you can enlist up to into your later years, but I'm guessing the 41 is the cutoff.
Damn.
It just depends on what job you have. Like if you're infantry, they're going to be cutting it off earlier so that you're in your like peak and your prime, because of course
Yeah,
it's
that
more
makes-
physically demanding. But people that are like officers and like people that don't see frontline action,
Yeah.
it's gonna be older.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So that there's more of a wide range of people that can actually still enlist and keep the numbers up.
I still feel like 41's way too young now. I feel like we could go to like maybe like 50 or 60. But yeah, I guess it makes sense.
Depends, because there's a much larger range for like if you're in your 40s to 60s of what your like body mass is going to be like, depending on how you've led your life up till that point.
True.
I just find it funny how I always learn something new by the randomest fucking thing.
Life in general.
Okay, so Dame said that the moon landing is real, but Bush did 9/11.
Sounds like something you would say.
Randomly, that's just what he wanted me to say.
What the fuck? Moon
he's
landing
on my
real,
side of the conspiracy
but
thing.
Bush did 9/11.
Yeah, I believe that shit for money wise. Absolutely.
Nah, he was just busy, reading a book to the kids, man. Just, at the school, just reading Green Eggs and Ham. Just, all right, kids, let's read some fucking Green Eggs and Ham. All right. Mr. President, they just hit a second tower. I'm reading Green Eggs and Ham to the kids. Sir, that's a dictionary.
No, not the dictionary. It says green eggs and ham on the front.
Are we sure about that?
I wasn't there, so I have no idea. But was he there? That's the question. Was he? Or
But you know
was
what-
he in the?
But you know what? But you know what is a big question on if it is there? Are we being sucked into a black hole?
I believe we will be at some point. The universe is too vast.
Because I mean, from what I've always heard, everything is being pulled towards something, but we don't know what. So are we being? So are we
Yeah.
probably just being pulled into a black hole?
I'm pretty sure we are, because we already know how, like, we already somewhat understand how vast the universe is. So there's always something, like, bigger and worse out there. So, yeah, I kind of believe that. I don't think we'll ever see it in our day and age, but maybe at some point.
Oh God, I'm pretty
Pretty
sure.
Find out what makes black holes. I don't think we know, right?
I don't know. I don't.
I
think
thought we did.
so. It's like, isn't it like the collapse? No, not the collapsing of a star.
Yeah, I thought it was the collapsing of the star, but I mean, I could be wrong on. I mean, you don't
Like, I
really
thought
hear about it very much. We just come across them. We're just like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, that part of the universe, it's just fucked. Don't go over there.
Yeah, and just we never know where the
Yeah, we
other
can't
side
get.
of a black hole is. Like,
I mean, we can't really get close enough to study it anyway. So it's like
Yeah.
shit. That's the problem. It's like we could send machines over there, but it's just gonna get sucked up and crushed.
yeah.
Obviously, humans can't go near it because same shit.
All right, whoever
Yeah.
said it was because of a collapsing star, y'all are right.
Oh,
Yeah.
From what Google says, black holes are created when massive stars collapse at the end of their lives.
Okay, well then the true question is, are we a black hole? And we're just not there yet.
Technically, we're not a star, so it would be our sun.
Yeah,
I mean, true.
It would be
I mean-
once our sun collapses.
exactly. And of
True,
course,
true.
by the time that happens, all of us are gonna be long gone. We're gonna be ancient history by that point.
Yeah, and if the sun explodes, we'd be dead anyway.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's. Actually, no, we'd be dead. It would take a full day. Then we would die.
That's true. That's true. That's true.
Yeah, because the light wouldn't disappear right away. We would just die slowly. It'd be a slow death. Pretty sure if the sun exploded, we'd more likely be melted to death than we would if the sun just disappears and turns into a black hole.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
Now, here's
All the radiation coming in at once.
now here's the next question. Is there other signs of? Is there any life out there? Are we the only planet to sustain life?
Asking the alien.
Yeah, we're going.
The true
on to
question. The true question on that is alien life us just people that left and now they're coming back, or is alien life other life from other planets? I want to know your thoughts on that one, Dustin.
I'm not gonna lie, my brain just fucking fried after hearing that.
So let's just say at some point our civilization was advanced enough back in the day, or it somehow collapsed or something. We were able to send people out. They've been gone for like a couple of centuries now, and they're finally making their way back. Would you consider them aliens, or would they just be humans?
Okay, so let me get this right. Let me make sure I'm on the same page as you. What you're saying is, we left a long time ago. We came back.
Some of us, anyways.
And we're here.
But yeah, we came back. We might not look the same, but we still have the same DNA as whatever the fuck came back. Would you consider them aliens since they've been off the planet for so long, or would they just be humans that are just different now?
I mean,
I want to say that last part.
I think technically they'd be aliens just because they're away from what
Earth,
our
right?
technical way of life. No, not that even Earth, just our technical way of life, our cultures and customs. If you don't adhere to or know of our cultures and customs, technically you are alien to it. An alien to our society.
I think it would be the other way around. Technically, we would know their customs.
That is your
'cause we
Damien
kinda got
yell at
fucked
you?
over and left.
No, and thing is, it's
What's he yelling?
Yeah,
yes.
he is.
What's he yelling?
He's yelling conspiracy theories.
Is that what he's yelling?
I don't. He said abort all aliens or something like that. I don't know.
What the
You
fuck?
heard us talking about
Oh,
aliens?
deport. I can't hear you
Deport
with
all
my headset
aliens?
on, dude.
Wrong aliens, damn it.
No, Dave. Yeah, well, technically it would be the same thing. Especially if they came from our planet and then left and now they're back. So technically he's not wrong.
I just say that we'd be aliens to each other.
That's true.
That's my thing.
I mean, it would just be basically what we have now, just people that are not supposed to be here, but they are now. So
Okay, but but here's the question though: is there another planet out there that has life on it, not just us?
I mean, we've confirmed that Mars might have had life at some point. So I mean, yeah.
I definitely don't think we're the first species to have sentience. Like,
No.
the universe is way too vast for us to be the only ones, and there's so many universes that we don't know about.
I mean, we might be one of the bigger evolved civilizations, but
We could also
I don't
be
think
the
we were the
tiniest,
first.
Like, who knows?
yeah, I mean, that's
Who
true
knows?
too.
There could be another planet with life on it that probably has much more advanced technology than us. But seeing how our humans are on this planet, they're like, you know what? We're just not gonna fuck with them. They got enough going on for them already.
Nah, I like the better theory that aliens are just using us for reality TV.
Okay, okay. I would not be surprised by that.
Fuck, man. They voted in that Yellow Man. Jesus. It's just getting wild on next season of Friends.
Okay, guys, remember, take everything we say with a grain of salt. All right, don't be a snowflake.
Oh god.
Gotta make the reminder.
That's true.
Jesus.
People tend to take things on the internet literally.
For real.
I mean, this is. I felt like this was more of a joke episode, but yeah, I get it.
You never know. People are weird.
It's the internet for crying out
They've been
loud.
taking shit so too serious.
You got people that fucking act like animals. Now that's weird shit.
I mean, technically we are animals.
Okay, you know what, Ricky? I am getting sick and tired of your smart assery, all right?
It's not a smart ass comment. It's just the truth.
And this is why going forward, this is probably going to be the one time Ricky's going to be on the podcast.
Okay. The question is it weird that they're acting like other animals that they're not? Why aren't there more monkeys out there? That's all I'm saying. People should be acting like freaking like our ancestors or supposed.
Clearly, you haven't seen me at work, man.
I already knew you. Yeah, I could tell you half our coworkers monkey because they always be climbing over the steel or freaking get up there and zone the back area. See them over there hanging on the doors and shit, and back and forth.
But anyway, back to the aliens. But no, I find it hilarious how some people think that there's no other planet with life on it. How we're the only planet that has life. It's like I find that insane how people think that we're the only one with life. But it's like Torr said. The fucking space is fucking big as fuck. You know? I mean, we don't know everything about space. We don't know what's out there. I mean, shit. There legit could be a plane out there that could have us on TV watching us as a fucking TV show, like Ricky said. Who knows?
But the counter argument is always kind of like when people ask, like, is God real or are ghosts real? There's no definitive proof that there is or isn't. So it's just an age-old question that never gets answered. So I can understand that there are people that don't believe it too.
Yeah, that's fair. Ghosts, on the other hand. All right, let's talk about ghosts. Y'all believe in ghosts, right? I know Ricky does.
I'm not spiritual. I'm not like all that.
I don't even think it's about being spiritual. It's just, do you think we have other beings on different planes of existence? That's the true question.
There could be, but I mean, I don't know.
Exactly. Because they're on another plane of existence. It's just like when found out atoms existed.
Oh my god! Look at her! Oh my god! You oh shit! You good, Torr? God damn!
He's going through it.
God damn!
Like an hour. Going like 180 degrees.
Gabe, give me the mouse.
You good?
My God.
Fighting for the mouse. They're fighting for the mouse.
Oh, is that what was going on?
Came over and went on mute. And did that.
God damn.
Oh my god. I don't know. He has zoomies right now. I think he had more caffeine when he got home.
Sounds like it. Hey, I could tell just by the fact that whenever he started yelling.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. Ghosts on the other hand.
What we were saying.
Talking about ghosts. So Torr, you don't believe in ghosts.
No, not really.
Ricky, I know you believe in ghosts.
I mean, okay. So my thing is I don't believe in ghosts, but I ain't exactly gonna try and invite evil spirits into my house. Like, I'll be wary if there is something out there. I'll be wary if there's something out there, but I don't necessarily believe it's real. If that makes sense.
Unlike
like,
somebody I know.
Ass, you know?
Hey now. We got rid of it, motherfucker. If we had something in the apartment, we got rid of it.
No, that's not how that shit works, Dustin. If it was, every fucking solution would be to that. Shit on it. You don't know if that shit worked or not. You should have brought it in the house to begin with.
All right, everyone listening. Here's
did that shit somewhere else.
Everyone listening in, here's the story. Me and Evan, we got bored. All right, we went to our favorite store and we walked by and a Ouija board. I jokingly said, brought up, we should, take it, put it in Ricky's room just to fuck with him. And
I thought you
And-
guys performed a seance or whatever.
well, hold on, let me finish the story. So after we bought it, we came back to the apartment. The plan was just to put it in Ricky's room, but of course, curiosity got the better of me. And I looked at Evan, you know what? Fuck it. Let's mess with the Ouija board. Let's see if we actually, let's see if we get a response back. We never did. So after we stopped messing with it, we put the Ouija board in Ricky's room. Then Ricky tried to scare me with the Ouija board by essentially.
No. At first, let me tell my side of the story. 'Cause we weren't awake during this time. I came home. I found the Ouija board in my room. They fucking put it above my closet door. Both of these motherfuckers thought I wouldn't touch it. No, I immediately grabbed that shit and yeeted it out our balcony window. And then I called Evan and started fucking cursing him out because we were passed out. And Evan convinced me to go get the Ouija board, and I threw it down at your door. Put a fucking knife on it, pointing toward. Well, I don't think it was pointing towards yes, because it's hard to get underneath your door with a knife on. I think Mango was just fucking with it in the morning.
Well, either way,
yes,
whenever,
yeah.
whenever. Here's the thing: whenever you were doing that, I heard your ass walking around, out there in the hallway. I couldn't see what you were doing, but I heard you doing something. So when I saw when I woke up and saw the Ouija board, it threw me off a little bit. But then I remembered back to hearing Ricky walking around in the hallway. Knew instantly it was just him fucking with me.
I should have just left again and came home back the next morning and would have absolutely believed that it was fucking. But I didn't want to be too much of a dick, and I didn't feel like going.
Well, either way, after that, I'm pretty sure. I think did the bang did the bang happen after we got rid of the Ouija board or before?
I thought it was your fucking alarm, your fire alarm, which was weird because it was out of nowhere.
Okay, so I can't remember if this was before or after we got rid of the Ouija board. But essentially, what happened was I was leaving my room, heading off to work. Right as I walk out my room, the fire alarm above my door goes off. Creeped me the fuck out. And then there was another night when I had a Roku camera set up in my room, so that I can keep an eye on Mango anytime I was gone. And just out of nowhere, for some reason, on the neighbor's side, on my side of the place, there was just a loud bang. We don't know if it. We never confirmed if it was something to do with if it was the neighbors' side. They had something drop, but it was just a loud bang that even Ricky heard it, and
yeah,
and came and asked me what the fuck that was. And then of course we did get rid of the Ouija board. Had Evan come to the apartment, bless it. Evan burnt the Ouija board. From what he told me, apparently he heard a scream from the Ouija board burning. I can't confirm if that happened or not, because I was in my room getting something. But yeah, apparently the Ouija board did scream. But even after all that, Ricky thinks we have a spirit in the apartment. You called it what again? Deborah?
It was Darlene.
Darlene, that's it.
Oh,
Yeah, I stopped calling it Darlene though, because Evan made a good point. Don't give it power by giving it a fucking.
yeah, that's one thing. So there is like one supernatural thing that I like kind of believe in, and that's skinwalkers. That's just like the only one. Just because I live in buttfuck nowhere, I don't whistle
Too
at
afraid
night.
of shape-shifting monsters.
Yeah, because I've had a very scary instance where I thought that there was one, because we had. So this was back before Dame and I lived together, but I was at Dame's house night. We just pulled in to the driveway, and we'd had my dog with me, and he has a collar that has a lot of stuff on it, so it like jingles all the time. So my dog was in the car beside me, and it's like dark as shit. I can't see anything. I know my dog is in the car. And like, you know how when your pet has a certain collar and whatnot, like you know it's your pet?
Yeah.
Like if you hear it. Well, I heard it out in the darkness, like 50 feet away into the bushes, when I know my dog is beside me. And
Oh,
I'm like,
hell no.
what the fuck? I just got in the car, locked the doors. Like, I like turned the headlights back on, and I waited for Dame to come back. And I'm just like, I didn't. And thing is, Dame and I had a rule that we set between us like a while before, that if we're ever out at night like that, we'll knock on the like window 3 different times before we unlock the door to let anything in. Yeah, so
Makes sense.
it scared the shit out of me. I was like, there's no way it was my dog. Like the dog's in the car with me. Like, what do you mean I heard it 50 feet out into the darkness? And I've made the mistake before of whistling outside when it's getting dark. And every time, like anytime that happens, weird shit starts happening. And I'm just like, yeah, I'm just going to go inside, lock the doors, and keep a gun close at night.
Yeah, you know what? I'm glad.
The one thing I believe in.
You know what? I'm glad. You know, if we do come down for the wedding, I'm glad we're not staying at y'all's place, because fuck that.
Yep.
Yeah, fuck that. I'm not dealing with that shit. Hell no. I'll let y'all deal with that, not me.
Hey, as long as you're within a group of us, it's fine. Don't go out in the woods at night. You can avoid all that.
See, you can't tell me that. You can't tell me that because you know, dumbass me is just gonna be like, fuck it, let's go.
Yeah, I know. You do some dumbass shit like that.
Exactly.
I definitely see you be the first person to be killed in a scary movie, for sure. The dumbass be like, oh yeah, let's go to the closet to fucking shaking
Swear to fucking
doorknobs.
God, if you don't respond to me, I will find where you live and be the skinwalker in your goddamn closet.
If a skinwalker's in my closet,
So
we're already
funny.
fucked, man.
I'm saying all this, and how Torr has her character aimed, it's just fucking staring into my soul as I say that.
What's your question, Dame?
Huh?
I said, what
was your
were
question?
yeah, what were you asking?
I had a question.
Which question?
We're screaming something, yeah.
Oh, I was making fun of Torr not believing in God or ghosts, but believing in skinwalkers.
Oh.
Yeah.
That is kind of funny,
That
actually.
makes sense.
Yeah, how you gonna believe in skinwalkers, but you ain't gonna believe in ghosts?
Okay.
That's some weird shit.
Hey, believe in what you see. I get it. I get it.
I mean, hey, you ain't wrong. You ain't wrong, which is why it's like,
Whatever's
you know.
there.
Calling y'all the R word.
Well, good for him.
Word. The hell's the R word?
Ricky, you know what the R word
Retarded?
is. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, that one. But I don't know if
Oh.
YouTube likes that word.
Ah, I mean, let's be honest, Torr. We've said it plenty of times in YouTube videos already.
At this point, it
That's
doesn't
true.
fucking
That's
matter.
true. That's true.
Yeah, Torr, how the hell you gonna believe in skinwalkers, but you ain't gonna believe in ghosts?
Because I've practically had a run-in with skinwalkers. And
Like I said,
and the
but you-
origin of skinwalkers comes from the Native Americans. And out of anybody, I'm gonna fucking believe the Native Americans.
okay. Then you should believe in ghosts, because they're the ones that fears the most.
Yeah, but I don't know.
You're kind of
I get it though.
you're kind of just going against
Yeah.
what you're just saying too.
Dude, I don't know. Just because. I don't know.
You know what? I say fuck it.
I get it. She
I
believes in what she sees.
You know what?
Yeah.
Here's what we need to do. Here's what we need to do. If we do come down for the wedding, I say we need to find a place that's haunted, and we just need to go there, and let's just see. Ricky, we'll get you beers and bitches. All right. Well, I don't know about the bitches, but we'll get you beer. We'll get you beer and liquor.
I need
You're
some
coming here,
goddamn
you'll be
running
able to find
shoes.
some.
Ricky, we'll get you new. We'll get you new running shoes.
I
Don't
don't know
worry.
if you heard what I said, but did you?
Yeah, I heard what you said.
What'd you say?
Nah, you were talking about like coming down here and like Ricky finding some bitches, and you're like, oh, I don't know if we'll find any. I'm just like, nah, if you're coming here, you'll find some.
Yep.
Okay,
Don't
well,
worry, if it ain't
I
someone
believe
like
it.
Norma, it'll probably be a crackhead. Pay him $5, you'll be good.
yeah, we got the
What
queen.
is that?
We got Queen of the Crackheads. Well, I think we can hook you up
I
on
think
on
I'm
a bitch.
good. I don't need a crackhead.
You never
You-
know.
Either way,
They're
Ricky.
everywhere.
Ricky, all I'm saying is we can get you the beer, liquor, and we can get you some new running shoes.
Definitely gonna need some fucking mountain shoes for running. As soon as some shit goes down, my ass is out. I'm gone.
Torr, we need
Fuck the car.
Torr,
I'm
we need to
running.
find a haunted place around your area.
Pretty sure they have haunted hotels we can stay at, Dustin. If you want to
Ooh,
get your ass haunted so bad.
okay, let's do that.
We'd have to find a place nearby. I don't know.
We can definitely.
Yeah, I
pull this
guarantee
off.
you they have haunted hotels in Florida. Sure.
Definitely have like haunted places. It's just trying to find something that's close enough that's not a 3-hour fucking drive.
Like I said, I guarantee you there's haunted hotels.
Well, either way, we can figure that out. But one way or another, we're gonna go. We need to go to a haunted place. That way we can put to rest whether ghosts are real or not.
We just need to put the rest that you don't believe, Dustin.
Uh,
I don't think. I said we just need to put the rest that you don't believe in ghosts, or do you?
What if I believe in ghosts?
Yeah.
Yeah, I believe in ghosts.
I'm okay.
let's
But you just
say
want to
I've
experience
already-
a haunting.
I mean, I've not-
been to
I've
one of
never
our
experienced a
local-
haunting. I mean, I claimed that I had like a ghost encounter. It wasn't. I can't say for sure, but it was like something so. It was like something so little. Because a while back I had this like SpongeBob backpack, and kind of like how you open it up, it was kind of like a sack essentially, like where you were like. Where you kind of like that bag I take to work, right, Ricky? Where you have to like pull the strings to close it. Except this one, instead of like doing
Yeah, your
that,
basketball.
instead of doing that, it had like a kind of like a bag lid that is open and closed. That is, either way. So so the flap was kind of like open, and it was just sitting on the couch, and it was in a position where that flap couldn't have fallen by itself. But as I was walking up the steps to my grandparents, I look to the corner of my eye. I just see that flap just randomly just close. Now I don't know if that was kind of like a ghost encounter or not, but I've always just gone by my gut saying that was. And then I did hear a story from my mother. When we were still living at the old house, she told me how one of our babysitters that was watching over me and my sisters, apparently the babysitter claimed to have seen a black shadow figure at night, walking through kind of like where the kitchen was essentially. So I strongly believe there is that ghosts are real.
Fair enough. I
Now,
mean,
what,
it makes
what were you saying, Tor?
I was just looking up like haunted places in Florida. I apparently have been to one of the local haunted spots multiple different times in my life, and I just have fun going there. Apparently, it's like a haunted lighthouse, but the area is super cool and like a piece of history for Florida. So it's like a historic district that's also just haunted. But it's always just been a cool like field trip, like a school field trip for everyone. But we could probably take y'all there because it's not too far away.
Honestly, I want to buy some ghost hunting equipment.
Just be ready to climb a lighthouse.
God damn it! Why do you want to buy ghost hunting? Just
'Cause why
get
not?
yourself a regular video camera.
Okay, yes.
You
Yeah, we could. Yeah, I could do that. Or
does,
you
does,
could,
Go,
or
does GoPro pick up audio? It
Yeah.
does, right?
yeah,
Okay. Bring that. Don't have to spend any.
but I would. If I'm going to hunt ghosts, I want to go the extra mile, man.
What extra mile? You need a video camera. Then
You
you can
know,
just go back and listen to
an,
that shit.
you know, an EMF.
You don't need that shit. You don't need an EMF.
Nah.
Radar for ghost hunting.
Let me have my fun, Ricky. Let me have my fun, man. If I want to buy an EMF, I'm
have
buying an
fun.
EMF.
I mean, I guess you can, man, but those things are expensive. Actually,
So Bigfoot, y'all believe in Bigfoot?
a big hairy monster that lives in the woods. Yes,
Torr.
they're called bears. I could believe we would have a
It's
human
probably
version.
like a rabid bear or something. It's kind of like chupacabras. Like when my dad lived out in California, he had a neighbor that said that he caught and killed a chupacabra.
Well,
And every time there's been a story about him, they're always just like, "Oh yeah, it's a dog with mange. It's a coyote with mange."
yeah,
like-
I'm pretty sure there was a theory at one point that there were like thylacines, like an extinct animal that was basically
Yeah.
like getting transported, dropped off over there, and then they
Yeah.
like just basically had a bunch of babies in the woods. They just started like approaching civilization. So I believe that.
I also
mean-
believe people so deep and far into like forests and caves just start hallucinating because of the isolation.
That is
That's
true.
true. But
I
like,
believe they could be seeing
believe that
something.
like I mean, I believe that cavemen could still be alive too.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Cavemen could just be Bigfoot, just hairy ass, like basically old humans that are still
Yeah.
procreating. That's why we don't
Yes.
see them very often, because they're living out in like the buttfuck nowhere.
Yeah, because like out of like, have you ever seen the maps that where there are caves and then cave disappearances?
I was going to say, I've seen a map. It's on the
That,
back
like,
of the Declaration
overlap.
of Independence.
Oh my gosh!
Out there.
But like of the maps of the cave disappearances, like there could just be like people that disappeared years ago still living underground somewhere. And like after a while of isolation and darkness, you lose your humanity. So technically, they'd be cavemen.
True.
Yeah.
You know, one thing.
Technically, you slowly adapt to.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you know, one thing we need to stop doing is opening up goddamn mummy sarcophagus, man. Leave
Right.
that shit alone.
Stop digging up shit like that. Just leave it alone.
Exactly. Leave it alone. All right, scientists, we know you're hungry to do some research, but leave that shit alone, man.
I mean, I don't think we should do it alone. I mean, to go in there and find stuff out, especially if we're like old. I mean, I get what you guys are saying, though. I mean, yeah, if some weird shit starts happening, for sure, close that shit back up and put it back. But like, you know, we still gotta search that stuff.
Nah, leave that shit alone. Leave it alone. Keep it buried. Keep it hidden. Leave it alone.
Have y'all
Don't-
ever seen there's a horror movie, and that's the reason why I say this, called The Silence, where it was like researchers or something, they discovered a new cave, they open it up, and then these like prehistoric creatures that don't have eyes, use echolocation, like come bursting out and start like this whole crazy horror movie about them eating everything that makes sound. That's what I'm afraid of when like we go like cave diving and like opening up sarcophaguses and trying to find old tombs and shit like that. I'm like, we don't know what we're going to come across.
Yeah, I mean, that's just general. And we still don't know all the creatures in the ocean.
I think
Yeah,
that's the
that's
fucking
another
truth.
thing. The bottom of the ocean is never going to be found. I don't know.
Oh,
I'm
no.
pretty sure we only know like 25% of what's in.
Yeah.
Like
Is
a
it just
really low
25%?
number. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's like a really low number.
God damn.
Because the ocean's so fucking big. Like, we can't, like, search it all. We have no idea.
Ooh, I just Googled it. Estimates vary, but generally about 5 to 10% of the ocean has been explored, while a larger
Okay,
percentage,
but
around 26%, has been mapped.
Damn.
Okay, yeah. So, yeah, we don't know shit.
I mean, they just recently had the first sighting of a baby giant squid.
Really?
I mean,
Oh,
yeah,
shit.
yeah, because
Yeah,
it's hard
it
to
was a
get down
baby.
there.
Yeah.
Hard to get down there. The only thing that can make it down there are machines.
And even the machines start to crumple under the pressure after a while.
Yeah, after a while.
That's true. And I think that's a good place to end today's episode of today's podcast. Guys, thank y'all so much for listening into today's podcast. We were all over the place with this one. But you know what? We
Sorry.
got
Okay, that's how we are.
Oh yeah, we got to talk about conspiracy theories. We got to essentially get each other's thoughts on certain things, and we just had fun. So thank y'all to everyone who stopped on by, listened on in. I want to thank Torr and Ricky for being a guest on the podcast. Torr, you will be seeing her a lot more. Torr has agreed to be decided to agree to be the
I'm
guest
back every month.
Yeah, she agreed to be a guest every month if I don't have a guest of my own on here. So Torr has essentially taken your spot, Ricky.
I'll be coming back, bitches.
Exactly.
I'm the guy here for Big Mac and beer, so
Oh, good lord.
makes sense.
So if I don't have anyone in the next episode, it's just gonna be me and Torr, and we're just gonna talk about random shit. Who knows? I know. Lately, me and you have been talking about like Ninjago, somewhat.
Oh god.
Hey, depending on how far I get on my binge watch, before by the time we get together again for another recording, we're talking about that.
Sounds good to me.
All right. I'm your host, your favorite demon lord, your chaotic demon, Dustin XP. I will see you guys in the next episode. Thank y'all so much for being here. I love you all. And like always, guys, stay awesome. Later, guys.